Hey guys, welcome back to the game replay. I'm Dave the Usher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X for the PS2, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com, your #1 source for video game walkthroughs. Alright, so I was just taking the boat tour, looking around every place, checking out the scenes. Oh, and of course, yeah, the guy with the binoculars is still here. How you doing, buddy? Huh? You want to use the binoculars? Yeah. No way. Remember what you did last time? I don't know, what did I do last time? I mean, there was a couple of things I did last time that might have been a little odd and out of the ordinary, but whatever. Okay. He's not gonna let me use the binoculars. Look, buddy, it's just binoculars. What's the big deal? Anyway, we have Yuna standing next to a crowd of people who all want her autograph. Let's check it out.
Word is, that summoner's got noble blood.
I heard she's Lord Braska's daughter.
You don't say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
If anyone can defeat Sin, the daughter of Lord Braska can. Man, I wish we were half as popular as Yuna. Hey, don't let it get to you. It's just the same as always, yeah? Someday, we'll earn some respect just like Yuna. A summoner's confident smile is always a great encouragement to us. If anyone can defeat Sin, it's the daughter of Lord Braska. And on and on and on it goes. They just keep yapping. Jesus, Walker, what's up with these people? Lord Braska's daughter, huh? Sounds like Yuna kind of has the same problem Tidus does. You know, they're both living in the shadow, perhaps, of father figure? I don't know. But maybe it's not exactly the same thing. We'll find out.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
She's the daughter of High Summoner Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago. Yuna's the heir to a great legacy.
It's tough when your father's famous.
Huh?
Wakka's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh yeah, you talked to Yuna yet? She had some questions for you.
Alright, we'll get to that. Ah, these guys.
Lord Braska's daughter? She just might have a chance.
We'll get her to Kilika, we will.
She does have a name, you know. Yuna.
Lady Yuna.
Well then, we pray for Lady Yuna's safe passage.
And just like I was talking about earlier, there's just several times throughout this game, maybe even more than several, where you just come across some just funny, weird, interesting dialogue. And these two, well, they're another example.
We'll get her to Kilika, we will.
And what do you have to say for yourself?
We'll get her to Kilika, we will.
No, not you. This guy.
Don't say.
You don't say every time.
You don't say.
You don't say. It's just like they put that in there just because it was, like, odd. You know? I don't know. You don't say what, man? That has nothing to do with anything.
You don't say.
You don't say. I do say. Anyway, it looks like the Besaid Orcs are practicing. Victory will be ours. Victory. Victory. Yeah! Ha! Oh! Oh my. Okay. Good luck with that. Hey, Jasu. I'm so tired of practicing passes. I want to do some shooting, too. Yeah. Letty. Should I practice kick passes, too? Okay, I'll pretend I'm kicking with my hands. Oh, and of course there's Kamari. Kamari, what do you have to say for yourself? Kamari just kind of shakes his head at me. I could talk to Lulu, but she's been very unfriendly to me, despite Tidus kind of responding to her in, like, cheerful replies. But anyway, let's go talk with Yuna here. She's hanging out.
The wind. It's nice. You're a blitzball player, aren't you? From Xanarkin, right?
You hear that from Waka?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Waka. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
I've heard in Xanarkin, there is a great stadium, all lit up, even at night.
Huh?
Great blitzball tournaments are held there, and the stands are always full.
How do you know that?
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
Checked. My father. His name is Jecht.
Amazing! You know, our meeting like this must be the blessing of Yevon.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
My old man, he died. 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkin.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day, and never came back. And no one's seen him since then.
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember that was the day my father left. The date fits, doesn't it?
yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here, are you not?
What do you think you're doing? Stick a harpoon in him and we'll all get dragged under.
Sin is going for Kilika. We gotta distract him. Our families are in Kilika. Forgive us, Lady Summoner.
Wait! Oh boy!
Alright, looks like we got ourselves a boss battle. Where to begin? Oh man, so looks like Yuna met Jecht 10 years ago. Is that the same Jecht as Tidus' father? I mean, she seems to know a lot about Xanarkin, doesn't she? I don't know, or is this all some sort of mindfuck? Is that what this is? From the get-go, I mean, after all, the Sin's toxin and all that craziness, you don't know what's really happening. Of course, this is a Final Fantasy game, and by now, in the Final Fantasy series, by now we've learned that, you know, crazy, weird stuff happens. Am I right? Anyway, looks like we got Kimahri in our battle right now, which is cool, but we can swap people out if we wish to, and put Waka in. Oh yeah, we got the 3 main fighters here, so good stuff. Looks like Sin was responsible for those crazy rogue waves. I just kind of like how, you know, he's pulling us along. I mean, really, this boat, this little dinker of a boat, we'd be torn to shreds, man. But anyway, we have Sin spawn to fight, and they keep coming.
How many of these things are there?
The fin! Attack the fin!
Fighting at a distance. Regular sword attacks cannot hit targets at a distance, such as Sin's fin. Attack these enemies using magic or Waka's blitzball attack. Alright, so Kimahri, Tidus, you gotta go bye-bye. There's the fin. So I just threw a ball at Sin, and he's damaged. Alright, put some thought on that one. That one makes sense. Anyway, we can just cast whatever spells we really want on Sin, I suppose. Trying to target Sin, yeah, sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but just moving the cursor to the specific enemy is just slightly annoying for me. I don't know, maybe I just don't know how to make it move there. Anyway, Sin's going over here. Yeah, I suppose we could take out 2 of these regular enemies right here. If you take out all 3, you know, Sin's gonna poop out a couple more Sin spawns, so, you know. There we go, that one's easier. Sin, stay over there. It's easier for me to hit you at that range. Thank you. Go up there. Yeah, so this is the boss battle theme playing once again. Mentioned earlier, it's okay. Nothing too spectacular. You know, Final Fantasy games, you know, they just thrive on the random battle music, on the boss battle music, and sometimes like the special boss music, you know, like there's certain special bosses. This one, I don't think did a bad job, but I'm not sure if they actually hit the grand mark. Okay, thank you. Ooh. There you go, Lulu. Up. There we go. Come on, Tidus, you gotta take that one out, man. And I suppose I could switch you out. Ouch! You don't say! You know, by the way, in the cutscene, I think it was the same guy who said you don't say, but, well, Sin appeared, he came out of the water, and he was doing his Sin stuff, you know, strutting around in that water, and he's like, hey, how you doing? I'm Sin, nice to meet you, I'm gonna kill y'all. And he kind of took a look at him, and it took a while for it to register. Oh yeah, that's Sin. I should be very upset and panicked right now at the situation. No, he had to look for several seconds before reacting. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. I'm hurting. Alright, give me a Tidus turn. Let's swap him out. Tidus! Sin's moving again. Where's he going? I think that rope would have, you know, broken off by now. Okay, here we go. Let's put in Yuna. Gotta get all our characters some action. Summon White. Yeah, let's do a little healing here. No, not Sin. A little healing on. Let's select Lulu specifically. Healing. She's got the rod, man. Okay, come on. There we go. Booka! Start the flicker. Earlier I was giving a demonstration about fighting and saying how you have to get, you know, all the characters in to get, you know, some sort of XP from the battle. And I was just kind of really just winging it. I didn't really fully explain that, you know, you have to actually perform some sort of move, you know, from each character, any sort of move to allow the EXP to happen there. You have to do a basic command of some sort, anything. Any little thing will do. So yeah, because of my Final Fantasy OCD, because I'm crazy and I have to have all my characters, you know, strong, even the couple that I don't use a lot. Every random battle, I will bring in and out all the characters we will come in contact with. I like how this thing is actually terrorizing the dolphins. Yeah, so this is another sin spawn crazy thing. Some sort of jellyfish, octopus, squid creature. I don't know. It's gross. Cheer. A little cheer will do you good every now and then. There you go. Alright, Tidus, your HP though. Gotta work on that. No. There we go. Okay, so we got another boss battle. Tidus was swept overboard, man overboard, Waka jumps in. We got another underwater battle, but, you know, we don't have to worry about these guys running out of air naturally. So this is a pretty easy battle. We got the dark attack, so use that. That'll help you out. There we go, and you can see it affected it because of that dark cloud in front of his face. Oh yeah, so these little sea creatures do the kamikaze attack on us, and they bring back more. You can hit a couple of them, of course, you know, get them out of your way so they don't do that, but you gotta focus on the main enemy, the main target, really, anyway. And right now he's under the dark, so he can't really attack us. He'll miss most of the time. Oh, we got the blender. Look at this, yeah. Look at this shit. Ugh. Something about the blender I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Alright. High potion. High potion for me! Regular potion for you. I'm being generous. Regular potions suck. Okay, there you go. Here we go again. As long as you keep doing that, you know, maybe we can get Tidus's gauge filled up, though. We can do a special move here. Oh, he's back. Sure, another dark attack on him. Why not? There you go. Here it comes. More kamikaze monsters. Yeah, sometimes he misses with that attack, so... Dark attack. You always want to do the dark attack, really. Looks like Waka's out of MP, but this battle is going to be dragged on more. Let's finish him. Hit Tidus. And I'm not saying that just to be mean. Although I'm sure many of you want Tidus to get hit. So many people dislike Tidus as a character. Swordplay. Here we go. And while at times Tidus is such a crybaby, you know, little bitch, whiner, I just think the character's necessary and it makes sense. Oh no, Tidus! I don't know, he just doesn't irritate me like he might irritate another game player. You know, I can understand why that people would be irritated. It's like, it makes sense to me. Oh, I totally get it. But for me, you know, I'm okay. There you go. An AP. Good stuff. You always get so many pieces of equipment from every battles. Now, if they're useful or not, well, that's another question.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira. I kept hoping it would work in reverse, too.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but if I lived in a world with a crazy Godzilla monster, I would probably build my civilization somewhere near mountains, away from the sea.
Greetings. I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, Milady Summoner!
If there is no other summoner here, please allow me to perform the sending.
Thanks, BT.
Our loved ones. We feared they would become fiends.
Please, take me to them.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Huh? Well, my first time in Kilika, and, well, not really much of a Kilika left, is there? Yeah, you don't really ever get to see the true Kilika before it's actually kind of reduced to rubble, and we won't be able to return to Besaid unless it's fixed. Okay, so what are you doing? What are you hammering? What are you fixing? Okay, well, good luck with that, man. You're doing a lot of good. You know, honestly, I think this guy's kind of like the village idiot, and they just, like, gave him some busy work. Oh, yeah, here's a hammer, man. Yeah, okay, just stay out of our hair. Our whole village was fucking demolished. Our people are dead. But you just take this hammer. Yeah, just busy work. Yeah, hammer that. You're doing a big job there, trooper. So that's basically what's going on with that guy. At least I like to think so. Alright, we got boxes and stuff, but you can't break those barrels, by the way, folks. Went to there and charge up. Alright, so let's check out what's left of Kilika. The Aurochs are over here. Tidus, watch your step. It's not safe this way. Alright, no talking to Waka. Hey, you used my name. Another rare occurrence of the Final Fantasy X video game. Alright, buddy. The pub's closed. I don't think I can get through this without a drink. I'm with you, man. I want a drink, too. Let me in. There's no going in. Alright, so what's down this way?
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
You truly are clueless. Are you sure it's just your memory that's the problem? The dead need guidance. Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living. And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate. Should these souls remain in Spira, they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it? The sending takes them to the far plane, where they may rest in peace.
Summoners do this? must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do is protect her along the way, until the end.
Until the end? What's the end?
Until she defeats sin.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her. It was strange, and somehow horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Well, at least we got a good night's rest. Good stuff. So anyway, Yuna's kind of like Jesus and performs some sort of funeral, and the spirits are laid to rest. If I lived in this world and, I was killed by sin or whatever, I would become a fiend within 5 minutes, man. I would need a summoner by my side at all times 24/7 because I would be a bitter motherfucker. But anyway, here we are. It's funny, you can never really go upstairs and check out, like, the beds. Still sleepy? Everyone else has already left. You can't really check out the bed part of the inns where you go, and, there's more examples we'll get to along the way. Anyway, this kid is running around. I think he's just on a sugar high. I don't know what he's doing. Kid, calm down. I'm gonna be a blitzball when I grow up. Good luck with that. This is my home, and no matter how bad it gets, I ain't moving. Well, good luck with that, old man. Old man, yeah, I'm surprised. How the hell have you survived all these attacks? And I pretty much guess that Kilika has been here for some time now, and like I said, I would relocate. Mountains, cover. It makes sense. It makes sense. What are they thinking? Anyway.
Hey, you awake? Captain Walker's waiting for you.
Oh, really? I kind of want to walk around a little bit more. There's still people to check out. Let's head back the way we came. Maybe the pub's open, eh? And there's Wako over there. I'm going to head back to the save sphere because, guys, I think I'm going to call it a wrap right here. We're here in Kilika and there's stuff to do, but we're going to have to wait for that in the next part. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm DavetheUsher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X. I will see you guys next time. I am out.